Alrighty, guys and gals, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It's the Iron Man Challenge. We're doing it on the Mage here. We're at Gromgall Base Camp. I'm all dressed up like it's winter. It's because in my place currently it is winter. I got no heat. Part should come tomorrow evening, I guess. Anyway, we're going to slay some panthers this episode. Let's see. Where are we heading here? Up this way. Might be able to start on some of these headhunters. Or the tusks, rather. We also have raptors. Raptors? I'm not feeling super comfortable with this quest. Well, it's mostly just the level range. I'd rather be fighting green mobs, but we don't have anything like that. Gotta turn these two things in. That's Desolate. Oh, and that's Badlands. Definitely not ready for either one of those places yet. Anyway, I found my old security jacket in the closet. It used to be I used to work security as a security officer in between IT contracts, and sometimes I would take a security job over an IT contract. I always liked that kind of work. I always found a security job where I was just by myself, sometimes night shift, you name it. Got my security certifications. They're probably expired at this point. I'd have to renew them. From the, what is it, Department of Criminal Justice System or something? Can't remember what all of it is. I got my unarmed security clearance first, and then I got my armed, which allows you to work different jobs with higher pay, and I did some pretty unusual stuff as a security guard. I worked in some unusual places, I'll say that. There's that freak. You can tell he's a freak because he's a murloc. Give him a wide berth there. Before I started recording, I was getting all set up here, and every once in a while, there's an elementary school or something near here, and they march the kids. They take them for a walk or something, but they go right in front of my house here. And it sounds like a parade. It's just a bunch of little kids all talking at once. Walking in single file. Anyway, I just opened the curtain here, and I was kind of peeking out through the blinds a little bit. Nearly every single one of them that walked by, I've got bird feeders. So we have a stone wall, and then over the stone wall is the sidewalk in the street. And so on my side of the stone wall, it's only like waist high, a little bit lower than waist high. I've got bird feeders. Every single one of them was spinning my bird feeder. And I didn't like it. I was just waiting for the thing to fall down. I started to pound on the window and yell like an old man. Where the hell am I going? Anyway, last year I bought a gift for my landlord. It was this turtle. Really cool. It had solar panels on it. Well, on the top, and there was different color solar panels. Just a turtle to put in her garden. She's got a nice garden. But she had put it on the stone wall, and it disappeared like a few months later. And I'm positive those little bass, one of them grabbed it. Like put it in his backpack or something. I mean, I don't have any proof, but I'm going to say that they did. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say they did it. with no proof, just accusatory. That's right, I'm accusing a young child of stealing. That's what I'm doing. Anyway. These things are 2 levels above us. I really want to just mess with the Panthers. Let's get warmed up here anyway. What am I doing? Where's my mana shield? Hold on, guys. I'm freaking out here. Did I move it? Oh my god, I'm dead. I'm dead. I cannot run into anything else. Where the fuck is my mana shield? Oh my god, it's down here. I keybound it, so I moved it. Oh! God, we had 3 tigers, man. What am I doing? I moved it down here because I keybound it. Jesus, man. I thought we were dead. Okay. Let's regroup here. That's what you get for accusing children of stealing. Okay. Yeah, this is no joke. With these mobs higher level than me, I get 2 of them on me. Could be it. Okay, we're good. I know where it is now. Shift F is the keybind there. Do I have anything set to Shift D? I don't think I do. Oh, I do. Counterspell. Yeah, I need that. Yeah. Okay. Let's reset here. Let me get in the swing of things. Da, 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 da. Got the blood going there. I think you mean the heart pumping. Yeah, but it's the same result, isn't it? All right, where's this dude? Level 34. I don't... That should have been a big indicator that I don't need to be in this area, honestly. I just don't know what else to do here. We could go to South Shore. Here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to teleport to the Undercity. I don't feel comfortable in this area. It's only a little bit better in South Shore where we need to go, but it is better. Well, I think it's better. We'll be back. I'm fighting the urge to say I'll be back. But as you can see, I said it anyway. Just went ahead and did it. Yeah, we'll head to Tauren Mill. Starting to warm up a little bit. not the first time I've been without heat in this apartment because of this old gas furnace that's in here.
I am forsaken.
I mean, it's my landlord's responsibility.
Trust no one.
But she'd have to order the part too, right? No. I like to do all of that stuff for her if I can. She's a single mom. She has a child on the autism scale, and she works full time. She's got a lot going on. So I'm a single guy, and I'm pretty mechanically inclined. So I'm not going to be like, hey, the gas furnace is broke, take care of it. So she has to, you know, call somebody or hire somebody to come in here, charge her who knows how much money to replace this thermocoupler, which I can do myself in less than 5 minutes. It's easy to do, right? I don't even deduct it from the rent, which, you know, I could do as well, but I don't. I don't really care. I mean, I do care, but the part was like $12. I bought 2 of them, though. So when it goes bad next year. These things are so cheaply made. But I've never seen one go bad that quickly. And I got to be honest, I'm not 100% sure that's what's wrong with it. But the old one, or the one that was in there, looked really bad. They get these carbon deposits on the heat sensor, and it stops. It gets hot, but for some reason it stops sending a signal as a microvolt to the sensor. So it shuts the gas off automatically. So it could be the actual sending unit, or the detecting unit, I guess I should say. I don't know. I'm not a gas furnace guy. I'm not, you know, certified or anything. But if I have to repair something, you know, I do the research I need to do to try to figure out how to fix the thing, instead of paying somebody $100 to $300 an hour to come out and do the same thing. God, you're so incredible, Eric. Sound like a big-headed douche right there, didn't I? Yeah, you did. Well, that wasn't the intent. All right, let's head on over. I think let's go to the Naga side this time instead of the Murloc side, because I do recall the mobs over there are going to be levels 30 to 32, which again is weird to me because the level range that Leatrix map shows me only goes up to 30 here. Yeah, it says 20 to 30. But we already saw that some of the Murlocs were level 32. Looks like Leatrix Maps is a damn liar. Mm-hmm. A damn liar. So we're heading down this way. We'll check out the Nagas. See what they're up to. See if they're ready for Halloween and all of that. I have a couple of security guard stories I could tell you guys. I did all of that security work when I was in Virginia. Yeah. Oh my God, what am I doing? What am I doing? Jesus, man. Those Alliance guards. Good grief. Yeah, tell us the story, E. I need to pay attention to where you're going. That's the second time I've almost run into South Shore. Terrible. I'm going to take this jacket off. The cuff is kind of screwing my mouse hand up here. Yeah, this is... Be careful if you're doing this quest for the turtle meat. Well, I don't know if the Horde get it. But I know the Alliance does. But just be careful. As you can see, these are skull elites. And they will destroy you. If you're not paying attention there. Another thing, well, that works against the Horde, but if you're the Alliance, you have an event that takes place here with assassins. I think you can get 2 or 3 of these higher level mobs that pop out. I want to say they're level 35 or something. And I think it's triggered by a hand-in, but I'm not 100% sure. But I've nearly died on a hardcore challenge many times. As a matter of fact, I'm always uneasy if I'm in South Shore. As a matter of fact, I'm watching Impy WoW, and he's kind of dealing with the same thing right now. Like nervous and not wanting to be in the area, understandably. It's a well-designed area. It's a good balance between Horde and Alliance as far as the dangers. Like, this is dangerous to the Horde. But if you're the Alliance and you're running up past Tauren Mill, the guards come up to, like, right here. So if you're running up into Altaric, you could easily pull those. Okay, I'm going to need to find a place where I'm kind of safe here. Level 32. Like I said, just slightly better. At least they're not level 34. But I've got to take this coat off. A little bit better. We sit down and drink again. Will they cast Frost? I'm assuming they will. Kind of hope they do because they have Frost Ward. Lightning Bolt can't do anything about that. I can interrupt them, though, if I need to. And that's the play. These, they have a throw, it says. I thought they also had a charge that they do. Shadow Word, Pain, Enveloping Winds, and Lightning Bolt. I started low on mana here. Let me tighten up here. I don't want Enveloping Winds. That's the one I'm going to interrupt if I see him cast it. But glad I got this add-on. Wish I could remember the name of it. Need to make up some more food. Oh, here. Oh, Classic Bestiary. Not Bestiary, Bestiary. Odd name. That's the name of the add-on. That'll highlight what the mob does for you, if you're interested in that. Yeah, they just have a throw, which my mana shield absorbs. We're making pumpernickel. I don't know if I've ever had pumpernickel. Maybe I have. Probably a bagel, pumpernickel bagel. Probably not the same thing as classic pumpernickel. I don't even know what that means. It'll be close enough to interrupt and fire blast. Shadow word pain there. Let me just respond to this. There we go. Level 31. Ooh, nice shot there. Two-handed sword there. There's a rare lady, I can't remember what her name is, starts with an S, I think. She patrols up and down the shore here. If we see her, we'll say hello to her. I think we can handle her. She's not in the best place right here. Oh my god. I'm not playing well today. Not at all. If I'd pulled out of the mob, I didn't start with mana shield up. Damn, man. It's scary being so squishy. And this is just going to get way, way worse. That's with every level, every new area we go into. It's just a whole new... Did I loot that? I think I did. She just walked out of Fire Blast. Jesus, man. They're just evaporating my shield. It can't. They do so much damage. Yeah, it only absorbs 210. It's not a lot. Get some fish. So what's going to be in here? Oh, some Dwarven Mild. All right. Oh, boy. These mobs are coming back up. I think I'm going to backtrack. I don't want to get boxed in here. Oh, I just need the scales. Oh, I thought I was killing a certain amount of each one. There is a quest to do that, but it might be for the Alliance. Or there might be a follow-up. We'll see. That's sometimes how that works. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to interrupt her first cast. Why didn't I do that? God, man, this is terrible, man. Playing so badly. I reapplied Mana Shield is what I did. Alright, let's see if we can get the last damn thing. I'd actually rather fight these melee mobs. Up here. Yeah, if you are a rare hunter, right around here is where you'll find her, I think, way back there. Got a patrol coming here. Resist. It's not good for us, this little bit of mana. Let's drink before we loot. Let's not be greedy in case we pull. I hate where he is right now. Okay. Oh, crap. This mob just came up on me. Okay, so part of this is the torn fins, and we have one of the fins. Let's mana up here. I want to get out of this area. I don't like dealing with the Murlocs any better, but we're limited on what we can do, so. We'll just run up and around. Kind of too risky to swim through the water. I think we're safe up here. Where's guards? The vendor, he's got like potions and oddball stuff on him. A goblin there. Don't think there's a guard at this tower. Well, that's close enough if it pops up and says South Shore. There is actually a guard at that tower on the steps. What am I doing? I'm nowhere near. Jesus, man. I thought I was much closer to the beach. Pretty off day. I think this comes out on the 3rd of November, which I think is a Sunday, somewhere around there. I'm easy like Sunday morning. That's right. Little Lionel Richie for you there. All right, let's clear. Let's clear. Murlocs and bears don't pull together. Frost Nova. I don't think these things have a heal. Thought I was drinking already. Healing wave from the Oracle, so we'll save the interrupt for that. Death camps here, man. I always kind of like their little huts, their little ladders, and sometimes they'll have a diving board off one of them, like the one in Elwyn Forest. They die so dramatically. Not quite as dramatically as the goblin in current versions of the game, where they throw the hand up in the air and all of that. I want to move around here, I think, to the other side. God, I can't believe I just did that. I interrupted that fireball, which would have finished it off with Fire Blast. I've done that a lot. Yes, I have. Well, let's have a candy bar here. Restores health and mana. I should probably eat that when I need health as well. Save these conjured pots because we go through them so quickly. I should stock up on these things, really. The Halloween treats while we can get them. They're acceptable to use, and they're pretty good. Fish oil. I'll take fish oil myself, Murloc. Mm-hmm. Look at this little party over here. Coastal runner. Cannot let him get to his friends. Might be possible to pull this without these two, but I don't know. That's pretty close. Look at that, he's level 29. Are they lower level down here? Maybe they are. Didn't realize that. I'm going to try it. We've got an out here. If we pull, we have to run. Yeah, so he's I didn't realize he would stand there and throw. So he alerted there. He may have just been too close anyway. They might be tied together. Let's come up around towards the Azure Lode mine. We'll run down that way. The mine. I've noticed whenever something ends with like NE or just an N, I sometimes put a D. I don't know why I do that, but when I say like the Azure Lode mine, sometimes I go mind. Or if I'm saying Elwyn, I'll say Elwind. I don't know what that is. but I've noticed myself doing it these last couple years. Right, this looks a little bit more doable here. Muck Dweller, level 29s. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, sir. And their melee. All right, we just need one more. Isn't this full of... Shouldn't there be Alliance right here? This is where Minor Hackett can be. Okay, they're not... They're... We can take them. It's not something we have to be overly concerned about. Might be nice to farm them for some cloth. Did you get a resist? I sure did, Baggy. So Muck Dwellers talk. They sound a lot like the Pursuer. How you doing, bud? Love you, man. I love that you got a good sense of humor. I appreciate that. I just kind of had it out with somebody on the channel. Just a random person stopped by and made a comment about basically my age and wondering if I was going to live to levels to 60 in real life. And I was just kind of shitty back to him because that's a really shitty thing to say to somebody. And then he just said thanks. So I replied, okay, well, I couldn't tell if you were, messing around or whatever, and so I apologized. And then the next comment he left was like, yeah, he basically said the same thing. Well, the first time he said 50 because he doesn't know how old I am, I guess. Then he goes, no, I'm guessing it's going to be 60. Right. Imagine having that small of a mind and that mentality where because you're a young person, what am I doing? Like using that against somebody like their age. Like that person's never going to be old, right? So I was not nice the second time. They're actually hidden from the channel now. Like, just fuck you, man. Fuck a person like that. I don't have to deal with it on the channel. I have the option to hide you from the channel. So I don't see your comments and neither does anybody else. Did you see that? Holy shit. Oh, I'm out of drinks. I saw like a shadow right here, like something was zoning in or respawning, and then I was sitting down to drink and I wasn't drinking, but I thought I was disconnected. We don't have to worry about that anymore though, thankfully. If we die to a disconnect, it doesn't get counted. I die from my own mistakes. Yeah, I mean, it has to be, it's like a teenager or somebody maybe even in their 20s. Who knows? I don't know. I don't have time for it. I guarantee you I'm in better shape. I'm in better shape than most people, period. Especially these days where, a lot of people are overweight and shit. See if we can get our last thing here and then let me quit. This is a little bit risky because of respawn. That's going to be happening here soon. We'll take this one. Might level up. As a matter of fact, we definitely will with the quest turn in. Oh. There's another part to this? Oh, a strong troll's blood potion. Damn. The only way for me to get that is to buy it off the auction house. And there is nobody on this server. That is quite unfortunate. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to farm a couple of these NPCs here. Yeah, I can't do anything about it. About that, rather. There are quest rewards, I'm pretty sure, that rewards those things, but I think they're early quests. Are they early Kyler quests? No, they're not early Kyler. What the hell are you talking about, man? That's Squidbillies. Squidbillies, bro. Yeah, man, I don't know. I really don't understand people and the way things are these days with social media, and people just decide to leave a hurtful, hateful comment for no reason, really, and then just move on to something else. Like, just, who cares? They don't care that they hurt somebody's feelings. It somehow makes them, I don't know, feel good about themselves or something, I suppose. But I'm not somebody... I don't tolerate bullying of any form, whether it's against me or somebody else. Like, I'll come back at you twice as hard. That's always I've always had that problem, but I don't know. Whenever I hear like there's zero tolerance for retaliation, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I mean, I understand about being bigger, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? You have a right to stand up for yourself. 100%. And I personally think we're too, how do I word it? I don't know. Everybody's overly sensitive. And I feel like the best way somebody is going to learn a lesson is if they get a taste of their own medicine, right? I mean, usually bullies are cowards inside, and they're acting out and trying to blow themselves up. I can't tell you how many fights I've been in with guys like that. And then afterwards, you know, kind of talk about it and shit. Same, it happens with boxers. You can find it all over YouTube. You'll have these guys making these ridiculous faces at the stare-off, right? And trying to blow themselves up because they're scared. And that's the way they're handling their fear, is trying to project like they're not. It's the same thing that happens with bullies. It's the same mentality. But within that mentality, you have different age groups, and very young people, you know, they see somebody even in their 30s, right? Like, this dude's old. Like, it's so stupid. But I got to be honest, I feel the same way about very young people. 100%. You know, no offense, but I don't know. I don't like somebody telling me who's in their teens with no life experience and who hasn't been out in the world and done anything about what I should be doing or blah, blah, blah. It all depends on how you're brought up, really. It does. Most people, at least who leave comments on my channel, are very helpful and respectful and funny and good-natured and kind-hearted. And I'm the same way towards them. It's the treat others like you would want to be treated, that whole thing, right? I'm 100% for that. So if somebody stops by and leaves a shitty comment, I'm gonna leave a shitty comment back at you. In fact, I'm gonna take it a step further. The person who said that, wondering if I'm gonna die soon, they are a failed YouTuber.
Ho.
I went and checked on his YouTube name. Not that young of a person, I guess, because it looks like the content was from 12 years old. Just a bunch of garbage. You really can't even call it content.
May your blades never dull.
There you go, man. How does that feel, dude? Probably not good, right? Yeah, it's the same way I felt. I mean, teasing and stuff's one thing. You know, I'm all about being teased. I call myself, I'm an old man. I'm all about teasing, but if you're going to be, like, try to be purposely hurtful and stupid and short about it, just fuck you. All right, man, we're closing in on an hour. I'm not feeling good about the episode. I don't know what I'm going to do about this strong Troll's Blood Potion. I'll tell you what, let's fly back really quick to the Undercity. We're not that far away, and I'll just check.
Hello.
Don't be too excited.
Goodbye.
About your job there. We'll see if anything's posted on the auction house. I kind of wanted to level up there, but I didn't realize we needed the Troll's Blood Potion. I think I saw it when I picked up the quest, but just decided to do it anyway. Anyway, sorry for ranting a little bit there. This is really my only outlet. What level is this? I don't know if we'll come over here. Level 40s. Will we make it that far? I don't know. I hope so. If for nothing else, just to get them out. It's a pretty big achievement, being able to get them out when you're doing the Ironman. Anyway, today is the it's the 30th. It's Wednesday for me. Tomorrow night is Halloween. It's been a couple of days by the time this comes out, but I put some lights outside. Well, I had some string lights out there, like I don't know what they're called, just outside lights. But they were cheap. They got water inside them and stopped working. So I had some that I bought. I have so much stuff in my closet that I would buy things when I was working. You know, I wasn't in a financial crisis like I am now. So I could afford to buy something here and there for the house or whatever, the car or something. But I have a habit of just kind of putting it in the closet. It's like, I'll do that like later. 3 years later, I'm in there trying to find something. It's like, oh yeah, forgot about this. What is this? Hold on, guys. Is this spam? Yes, it is. I don't know if it is or not. One of my videos on my music channel, I have another YouTube channel. It's been getting a lot of comments lately. So usually when that happens, it usually means, well, not always, but if a song is used in a movie or part of it, that song will blow up, all over again. That's what happened, with the Stranger Things, with Metallica, Master of Puppets, and then, of course, Kate. Same thing happened to her. But it's a Toad the Wet Sprocket song. I made a little video for it. It's actually a live recording, but people are responding to it all of a sudden. That should, nothing. So if we look to see what's going on. This is it. This is everything on the server right here. Well, that's, man. I guess there's nothing I can do. I can't make one. I guess we have to let it go. I mean, the only thing I could do maybe is just kind of look up to see if there's a quest reward coming up where I would get that as a reward, but I honestly don't think it's a thing. I think you get an option in like the first 10 levels or something. You can choose that as a reward, but there's nothing I can do about it. Might have to let it go. But I think we're going to wrap this one up. Happy Halloween to you. Uh-huh. You guys and gals take care. Susie and I will catch you in the next episode.
It's been real.
Peace.